The crash was first reported around 4 p.m. this afternoon. That's when the Monroe County EMA director said that a training jet from the Navy was flying in the Cherokee National Forest. Now they say a student and an instructor were both in that plane before it crashed. As the Pride of the Southland band marches into Neyland Stadium this year, the sound of Rocky Top can not only be enjoyed by music, but by wearing it as well. Protesters marched all the way down Market Square to come right here to the stage to sing praise and support for the Dreamers. After he takes the pictures of his models in the UT gear, he'll post it on his Instagram. I am down here at the rally of this monument. It's over here right behind me. It was erected in 1914 by the Daughters of the Confederacy, but after the events in Charlottesville recently. Goat yoga is just like regular yoga. You lay out your mat, get in your pose, and add a goat. Last year, more than 4,000 animals were surrendered to Young Williams right through these doors, leaving them waiting for a place they can call home.
To bend your left knee. Good.
In this yoga class, you won't find people doing the downward dog. Instead, they're doing the downward goat.
I never thought I'd be doing that. It was kind of crazy.
This is goat yoga, combining traditional yoga moves, but adding a little twist.
I was thinking I wonder who came up with this concept. Putting goats on your back while you're trying to meditate and do yoga.
Goat yoga is just like regular yoga. You lay out your mat, get in your pose, and add a goat.
And then when you're ready, drop to your knees.
But for those willing to share their mat with a furry friend,
Don't be alarmed if you have anyone join.
they'll be helping spread even more laughter with the money raised.
We really work to help build their self-confidence, their self-esteem.
Kelly Eldridge bringing the kids from goat yoga to help her kids in Girls on the Run.
They really work to show that you can build confidence through accomplishment.
Eldridge teaching the girls self-confidence through exercise, with the biggest goal helping the girls complete a 5K.
We want girls to be proud of who they are and not feel like they have to make changes in order to fit in.
So while they bring light to a new form of meditation,
Personally, I'd rather do this than normal yoga.
the goats evict laughter out of all yogi levels.
And you know, laughing's the best medicine. So while you're doing yoga and stretching, you're also laughing and having fun.
Something Eldridge hopes to create more of through Girls on the Run.
Our mission is just to instill joyful, happy young girls. And so when you leave this class, you will be very happy. I mean, it's just giggles and giggles and giggles. It's really a lot of fun.
For UT Today, I'm Jake Albright reporting. When Baker Donahue turns his office lights on, thinking about being a full-time student is out the door. Instead, his focus turns to running a business.
As you can see here, I have acquired stuff to last me for the rest of the season.
Baker bringing his love of UT and his entrepreneurial dreams to life just over 1 year ago.
I had always been brainstorming business ideas, so I went out one weekend and spent about $300 at just about every thrift store in the East Tennessee area.
But Baker didn't want his thrift store haul to just sit in a storefront.
I'm a big fan as well.
He wanted to try out something that had never been done before.
After he takes the pictures of his models in the UT gear, he'll post it on his Instagram.
People began to comment exactly what they'd pay for each article of clothing. $300 grew to $900, $900 to $1,500.
That money
People are currently commenting, you know, what they'll pay for.
turning very quickly into his empire in with the old.
I'm very passionate about, you know, fashion and e-commerce and marketing, especially. How can I creatively get my message to my customers?
But even if in with the old doesn't last forever, one thing stands: working for someone else isn't in his future.
Yeah, I have ideas floating around all the time. Like I said, if In With the Old can reach a sustainable model, then I will definitely continue to pursue it. But if it ends up being something that I don't see as extremely profitable in the future, I'll jump to my next idea.
But will he share the ideas for his next company?
Not yet, not yet. But maybe you'll see them pop up in the future.
For UT Today, I'm Jake Albright reporting. Smoke from cigarettes used to fill bars and restaurants.
Czech people, 70% Czech people smoking.
But in May of this year, businesses in the Czech Republic hung up their no smoking signs after a ban was put into place.
Every night is full, now it's empty. Especially nights, it's empty here.
Olda Bowman's bar now empty as the smokers are no longer allowed to smoke inside.
Yeah, this is not good.
And with the new smoking ban in place, cigarette smokers are having to come outside onto the streets to smoke. But this has bar owners fearing that if they come out here, they might not come back in.
Now, I know I got a couple friends and already closed businesses. 45% business goes down. It's a huge, huge difference. Huge difference. Yeah.
Saying sending people outside isn't the best plan.
It's not like in, I don't know, Las Vegas, it's commercial area, a residential area. Here is together. Yeah.
For smokers in the city, many of them say they don't mind stepping outside.
Go to the bar, the next day your hairs and your clothes won't smell, so it's a good thing, and you're also not affecting other people, they are not smoking.
Maybe even bringing people together.
Having a cigarette in your hand isn't going to stop anything from that. It's just going to make you go outside and meet some other people who's outside having a smoke too.
But Bowman says when people are outside, they aren't in his restaurant.
Yeah, typical day is we make maybe 10,000 korun every day. Now we make maybe 3,000-4,000 korun per day.
In Prague, Jake Albright.
There aren't humans jumping in this pool on the last day of summer. Dozens of dogs and their owners gathering at Inskip Pool, a summer hangout for people transformed into a state-of-the-art canine paradise.
She gets excited every time we tell her that we're coming. She already knows about it every year.
Murphy and her owner, Jenny Davis, taking this time for the past 4 years to go to Doggy Dip Day.
Say, every time I say swimming, I get excited.
And giving themselves some time to take a casual dip. Or in Murphy's case, make a big splash.
Socializes the dogs, and the people have as much fun as the dogs, so it's great.
It's events like this that Randy Love, an aquatic specialist with the city of Knoxville, says will give dogs an environment that they wouldn't normally get to be in.
It's just an opportunity to get folks into a traditional environment that traditionally dogs and their owners couldn't use.
He says this event not only gives these pooches a chance to shake out that last bit of summer energy, but also round out the swimming season in a new, exciting way.
This is the last hurrah, and it's just a good time to get folks out and have a blast, and as you can see, they're having a pretty good time.
He says that the dogs love this event, with Kona giving it a 5-paw rating, giving Man and his best friend something to look forward to every year.